This, you'll never look at Randy Orton's Power Slam the same way again. Watch these two clips and see if you notice anything different.
Trying to reclaim the United States Championship on Sunday!
Of course, in the first clip, Randy Orton successfully performed the Power Slam and was unsuccessful in the second. But take a look at Orton's hands. When he hits the Power Slam, he claps his hands right before performing the move. Notice how, in the second clip, there is no clap. This isn't an isolated incident. Take a look at these clips. If Randy Orton is going to give his opponent a Power Slam, he'll clap his hands. If he isn't, then no clap. This tells the Viper's opponent whether they need to take the move or not. This isn't the only hand signal that wrestlers use. When a wrestler performs a DDT, their opponent needs to know if they'll take the move or counter it. The wrestler executing the DDT tells their opponent what to do with a slap on the back. Like the Power Slam, a slap on the back tells the wrestler to take the DDT. If there is no slap, then the opponent needs to counter. An example of this happened during Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair's match at Extreme Rules 2021. The first time Bliss went to perform a DDT, there was no slap and Flair countered. However, the second time Alexa went to perform the move, she slapped Charlotte's back and the DDT was successful. WWE wrestlers use many other hand signals during matches. When Chris Jericho and Triple H were having a match, the game sneakily communicated he wanted to give Jericho the boot by tapping his quad as Y2J was running toward him. On an episode of Raw in 2014, Dean Ambrose and John Cena were wrestling in the main event. Raw was about to go off the air, so Dean Ambrose made a signal to Cena to speed things up since they only had 6 minutes left. At WrestleMania 22, right before Shawn Michaels hit Vince McMahon with an elbow drop from a ladder, the referee squeezed McMahon's leg to tell the boss to brace for impact. Years later, at WrestleMania 29, CM Punk was accompanied by Paul Heyman for his match against The Undertaker. During the fight, the dead man grabbed Heyman by the throat. Punk then attacked Taker with a clothesline to break it up. Since Undertaker had his back turned and couldn't see CM Punk, Paul Heyman squeezed Taker's shoulder so he knew to turn around and take the clothesline. A common spot in tag team matches is where the legal wrestler is crawling on the mat and is trying to reach their partner to tag out. However, the legal wrestler usually can't see where their opponents are and won't know when precisely to tag out. To help them out, the wrestler on the ring apron will make a signal with their hand. If their palm is facing down, it tells the legal wrestler not to tag in. But when the palm faces up, that's the signal to make the tag. Now, you won't see every WWE wrestler do this. The reason might be that not all wrestlers are trained the same way. Another reason is that some spots don't require precise timing, so there's no reason to make any signals. WWE referees also have their own secret hand signals. After a wrestler takes a big spot, like going through a table, the referee will check on them. While it looks like the ref is just talking to the wrestler, they're actually putting their hand in the wrestler's hand. If the wrestler squeezes the referee's hand, that means the wrestler is okay. After getting the squeeze, the referee will raise a closed fist into the air. This tells the backstage personnel that everything is okay. If the wrestler doesn't squeeze the referee's hand, the ref will make an X sign with both of their arms. If the injury is pretty obvious, the referee will just make the X sign without checking in with the wrestler. This is just the tip of the iceberg. WWE has a lot of secrets, and if you want to see what they are, watch this playlist.